So today we're going to teach Ember how to make chicken fajita. We get the McCormick seasonings because I've never actually looked up what actual seasonings to put in it. So instead of putting all the seasonings separately, I buy them pre-mixed together. Although I do not follow the instructions on the packaging. So step one, we're going to cut the peppers and onions.
So you take the top off.
You cut the top off.
I personally like to eat it until the green.
Okay. And you pull out the seeds.
This is how I got the pepper seeds in some of our videos.
Okay.
And we set that aside.
Yeah, we'll set it aside here because I need a new bag. That one's full. Now we have a yellow pepper. Watch your hand.
I want to turn.
Okay, have a turn. Uh-oh, Nessie fell. We have a yellow pepper, an orange pepper, and this guy. And I still don't know the name of this guy. Okay, this one's going to be more difficult, Ember.
These are thicker.
That's looking dangerous, sweetie. Mommy's gonna... Sorry. You can pull the pleth out.
Should I just cut it like this now?
No, you're gonna slice it.
There's still a whole bunch of seeds in there. What do I do?
That's fine. Those seeds are fine. You just want to get the majority of them out.
Like that?
Yep. Put them off into a pile. I actually like this pepper, so we might save those seeds. We're going to put them on a plate. I'm going to dry them out.
For some of our next videos.
I'll get the plate down. Just give me a second. So for drying out the seeds, you just put them up on a plate and let them sit for a couple weeks.
4 days.
A couple weeks, because you got to let them dry out completely, otherwise once you put them in a bag, they're going to get moldy. So now when we cut the peppers, the bell peppers, we're going to cut in half.
Like so.
And then in half. You watching, baby girl?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to sliver them.
That's the best way to eat them.
And that's how the recipe calls for it. But when you have it like this and you're eating your fajita, you get a big bite of pepper.
But you want less.
And you want less, so we're going to
basically
cut them in half.
And set them to the side.
Okay. You want them a little thicker than what you want, sweetheart.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You're learning. Here, put those in the container.
So I just basically cut them in half like that?
Yep.
So I can cut them in half while Mommy does that. Mommy, I'm supposed to be the one who's cutting them in half. Oops.
That's fine, we're going to put them in. I'll put a bunch out, don't worry. You want me to basket the seed?
While we're cutting like this.
And just leave it all in?
Yeah, leave it in this part.
With this one, while Ember's cutting those in half, we're going to slice them.
Like that.
And once we get them sliced, we're going to cut them once
Twice. 3 times.
3 times.
So I want to try a few. Honestly, I love bell peppers, but I never tried these.
This is not a bell pepper.
So is it a spicy pepper?
No.
So it kind of tastes like bell peppers, but it's not?
It's like a spicy pepper without the spice. It's got that really nice...
Bell pepper taste, basically?
No, like you expect it to be hot pepper, but it's not hot pepper.
So, Mom, I really want to try this right here. Mmm.
Can you take that cheese off?
We're just basically going to cut it.
Okay. So with the onion, we're going to cut it in half.
And then in half again.
And then we're just going to slice it. That's okay, you can peel the onion out and get the skin part off.
My enemy is onions, but I still try not to fry.
And I don't think we're going to need much of that one. Because that's looking good. I think that's good. We'll put this off to the side.
Happening with this piece right there.
Yeah, it started to grow.
So, should we save that piece?
Nope, because we cut the rest of the bulb.
I'm just keeping this slice right here.
Okay, Amber, throw your scraps out, please.
Okay, Milo.
Now we're going to use about a half a stick, well,
Of butter.
quarter of a stick of butter.
Basically about all what we have.
Yeah, we're just going to drop it in the frying pan. And we're going to let it melt.
My mom can be mean sometimes.
Now that the butter started to melt, we're going to put the peppers and the onions in.
We're basically just going to do that.
Okay? We're going to give them a stir, break them up a little bit because they're all stuck together. We're just going to stir it up a little bit so it doesn't stick. We're going to turn it down to about a medium heat. And we're going to cover it up. We're going to let it cook for a little bit on about a medium heat. And we will be back. Now while the peppers are cooking, we're going to start to get the chicken ready. So this and the chicken you don't want.
I'll be back.
You want to go through and make sure that artery is removed from all your chicken.
So my mom's cutting the chicken.
No, I'm getting rid of an artery in the chicken.
I'm gonna give on
And it doesn't want to come out. So we'll take it out as we cut it. You want bite-sized pieces for your chicken. Remember, you want to see how to cook it? Stopping for a second to give the peppers and onions a stir. Kira, Katara, stay. Stay. And now I'm dropping it to a low heat. This is just chicken breast. It's not thighs. It's not anything special. It's not boneless, skinless. It is boneless, but there's skin on it. Now once we get the chicken cut, we're going to put it off to the side and go back to the peppers. Always wash your hands after handling chicken, especially when it's raw. So now we're back to the peppers, in which case they're starting to soften up. We're going to stir them around. And we're going to add a little bit of the fajita mix now. We're not going to put the whole thing in because we want to save some for the meat. We're going to put about half of the container in here. And put the rest off to the side. We're going to stir it up. And make sure it's distributed evenly. And we're going to let that finish cooking. Now this is what it looks like when they're just about cooked. We're going to let them cook all the way through so the peppers and onions are soft, and be back. Once the peppers are done, you take them out of the pan, put them off to the side in a bowl, and flap your chicken in on a low setting. Spread it out and cover, and wash your cutting board. You occasionally stir your chicken and can add more butter to the pan if needed. Other than that, keep it covered so that the heat created from the butter at the bottom rises up to the top, trapping the heat inside for a faster cook. Once your chicken is mostly cooked, you want to add the other half of your seasoning. Now you can use McCormick or any other brand of fajita mix that you would like, or you could add the spices you want on their own. Mix it in completely. So that it's evenly distributed among the chicken. Now that the chicken is almost completely cooked, we want to dice up some tomatoes. And put them in a bowl. These are going to be used to top each individual fajita. At this point, with a nice simmer going on with the chicken, we're going to add our peppers and onions back in. And mix them together. Turn them down and cover them back up. Then we're going to cook the juices down, and then it's ready to serve with a tortilla, lettuce, salsa, hot sauce, sour cream, whatever you want.
So, my mom's gonna show us how to fold.
Take it. Just make sure you don't get the garbage in. So when you fold it, make sure everything's centered. Fold up one side and then the others. And you can eat it like this, or you can risk folding the other side. I just eat it like this so it doesn't rip. You could also heat up the tortillas, that'll help with it not ripping.